And also like getting the image of a tree with like roots that just keep growing and growing down. It's like if you tried to do this earlier or sooner than right now, you would have been a tree that's just growing taller and taller and branches expanding, but your roots never grow down. So like the slightest breeze, you like topple over. So it wouldn't have worked. For somebody, you are feeling like you missed the boat, like you missed the train and you missed your opportunity, you missed your chance, but you still have this calling, you still have this undeniable drive to do something great. There is greatness within you, and now is the time. Welcome, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. This is your month ahead reading. What we're looking at today, because we're also shifting into Beltane season. So we're looking at what kind of energy you are shifting into and also what you have just cycled out of. We're also looking at how prepared you are, how ready you are energetically to make that shift. During the Beltane season, we celebrate kind of the ripening of the fruit, the reconnection with your power as a creator and your connection with your passion. There are so many messages coming in already, but it feels like two main core messages for you, Sagittarius. The energy we're shifting out of is Goddess. And in this energy, it feels like you were making the best of a situation, finding comfort, but also kind of turning your back on your true desires, like your real passion. I wonder if you have been taking care of other people. This feels very much like, for some of you, it's like when you have a dream for yourself, but you realize that in that dream, it will take away from the time you spend with your friends and family. It's having this like really, this deep soul calling for greatness and profound expansion and adventure, but recognizing that chasing that dream would mean you can't be at home with your kids every night, or you would miss out on all of the things that matter to you in your relationships. So it feels like for a long time you have been choosing your relationships and setting your dreams aside, not in a harmful way, like not in a martyr kind of way or a victim kind of way, like, oh, I could have been great, but I had to take care of my family. Nothing like that. This was your choice and you acknowledge that. You're like, yeah, I could have done something different, but this is what I chose. And you are like at peace with that decision. In this energy, what you really learned was discernment. Discernment of how you spend your energy, how you use your focus. And something has shifted to now allow for more time for yourself. Maybe your kids have grown up, or maybe a relationship that you were like really tethered to, that person doesn't need you as much anymore. So now like things are starting to open up, and the energy you're moving into is Fire Festival. Not the fake ass music festival. That was a scam. But actually that's really funny that that's even coming up, because in this energy of Fire Festival, you kind of don't even know what your passions are anymore. It's like you set them on the back burner for so long that you're not sure of yourself. You aren't sure if you can do it, if you have the ability, if you still have that talent or the drive. But you feel like this deep inner calling to make a shift. to make a move, to expand, to grow. Oh, for somebody, it is a physical location move. This is very specific, but for somebody, it is like you stayed in the same place for the sake of stability for the people around you, or for the people you're taking care of, to be close to your family or whatever. But now something has changed and you're like, I can't ignore it anymore. Like, I can't stay here. I need to go. I don't know where I need to go, but I need to go. And feeling the call to move your physical location. For some of you, it's the job. It's the career that you've been in for the sake of stability. There's a very strong energy of like, this has been a decision you made for the sake of stability, practically, like meaning your money, your living situation, but also like in terms of relationships. Like, you felt like you needed to stay in one spot, and you were correct. You did need to stay where you were. You needed to put down roots because you weren't done discovering who you were. You weren't done growing into the version of yourself that would be able to now embark on this new journey. So as you're looking forward to where you're going, the call is for you to just let it be very expansive and let it be kind of let your imagination run wild. Don't impose any limitations on yourself. As best you can, like, maintain the confidence that you still have what it takes. You still have all of that talent, all of that juicy passion. You still have the drive. You still have the energy, the strength. And also, like, getting the image of a tree with like roots that just keep growing and growing down. It's like if you tried to do this earlier or sooner than right now, you would have been a tree that's just growing taller and taller and branches expanding, but your roots never grow down. So at the slightest breeze, you like topple over. So it wouldn't have worked. For somebody, you are feeling like you missed the boat, like you missed the train and you missed your opportunity, you missed your chance, but you still have this calling. You still have this undeniable drive to do something great. There is greatness within you, and now is the time. The only thing holding you back is yourself. How ready are you to move into this energy? We have Ace of Pentacles. You are ready for a fresh start. You are ready to change location. You are ready to change your job. You are ready to change your focus, where you're putting your energy, what kinds of things you're doing every day, your environment. You are ready for a shift. And I love this depiction. Oh, it's a tree too. Oh my gosh, it's a tree. It's like a tree cut. And inside is this beautiful fiery energy that has just been like simmering. At the very core within you is this passion that has always been there. This calling to do something great. It's always been there. And there's oh gosh, it's such a strong energy if you feel like you sacrificed it. The call is to let go of that. You have not sacrificed anything. Now is the time. You made the right decision. Everything leading up to this point was to prepare you for where you're going. Nothing has held you back. You never made the wrong choice. You are in exactly the right space that you need to be in to follow this dream, whatever it is. I'm being called to pull this back into a smaller scope message because it feels like for some of you, you are overwhelmed. Overwhelmed with where do I start? Where do I begin? How do I pick up where I left off? And the energy in the Pentacles is you don't pick up where you left off. You start fresh. Start fresh where you are now. So if this is a talent that you wanted to pursue, art, music, writing, if it's something physical, running, weightlifting, like anything where you have like this natural inclination, this natural talent that you have set aside, that you have not been putting your energy into, not been cultivating because you've been busy doing other things. Just start where you are. I'm feeling like for somebody it's cooking. Somebody like wanted to be a chef, you wanted to be a cook. You wanted, like, that was your passion. Don't discount all of the experience that you have gained over the years, because that will still serve you now. Even if it was just making peanut butter and jelly lunches for your kids, even if it was just making the same dinner 3 nights a week for your family, don't discount the experience that you've gained and how that will translate into this new path, this new adventure. You are able to draw inspiration from so many different aspects of your life, so many different, like, you really have this beautiful perspective. Like, you can really kind of see a bigger picture. And I think that's what's kept you so, like, in her cup is honey. Like, her cup is overflowing with sweetness. You've really been able to enjoy the sweet moments and savor, like really savoring the benefits or the, say it better. Savoring the sweet moments that you were able to have because you did choose what you chose. Okay, so the call to pull it back into a smaller message is because you are a little bit out of practice at serving your own desires. You've had your desires on the back burner for so long. It's almost like you feel selfish trying to pursue your dreams at this point, and that is just out of habit. There's a strong message coming in about momentum. Your energy is just already like on the trajectory of taking care of other people. What do you need? How can I help? How can I offer stability? How can I offer you joy? How can I offer, like, how can you, that's just the momentum. That's the energy you've been in. How can I take care of everyone else? Your own perceived limitation is that you don't know how to do it anymore. You're like, I can't do this anymore. Like, for someone, there's a competition sort of energy where you're like, how can I ever compete with these people that have been doing this consistently and really devoting their time and energy? Like, how can I even begin to compare? How can I enter that arena of space or whatever when the competition, like feeling like there's stiff competition, but there's no competition. There is no competition. It is your journey. It is your adventure. It is your dream. And you're on the way to greatness. I can't say a lot more than that because it will become overwhelming. But if you just like start where you are, you have to start where you are. First, make peace with where you are. Be in love with the decisions that you've made up until this point, because you really have been savoring all those sweet moments. You have been living in the moment and living in gratitude, living in appreciation for everything that you have. And that's part of why you're a little bit afraid to move forward. You're not going to lose any of that. There's that, you're like, oh, but it was so sweet. It was so comfy. There's an element of comfort in here too. I wonder if you've got a little Taurus in your chart. Sagittarius wants to move. Sagittarius wants to expand. Sagittarius wants to learn and have all of these amazing, enlightening experiences. But there's something holding you back that is like, but we're so comfy over here. Like, it's so cozy. Like, what if we just stay home? Like, what if we just stay right where we are and we just cuddle? That's beautiful, but that's what you've been doing. Your soul needs more. And everyone around you is going to gather. Like no one is going to feel left out. No one is going to feel abandoned. No one is going to feel like you just up and left. Everyone around you is so supportive. Everyone wants this for you. Everyone wants to see you achieve the greatness that you are destined to achieve. But you have to put one foot in front of the other. You have to move forward with the assumption that everything has gone right up until this point. Nothing ever went wrong. There was never a mistake. You are exactly where you need to be to get where you're going. So make peace with all of that. Keep the gratitude that you have already embodied from all of that, and just start putting one foot in front of the other. Start where you are. And if ever you are like, oh, I wish I knew more, or I used to, there's a little bit of an element of like glory days. I used to be able to run a 10K this fast. I used to be able to play this song on this instrument. Like one of the most difficult things that you could do. I used to. All of that is great. But what can you do now? And it might start with jogging. It might start with going back to the basics of cooking, the basics of art. If you haven't drawn or written in a long time, it might mean making some shitty doodles and writing some shitty stories that are not very well crafted. But you have to, it's like the pipes are clogged. Oh, that's what it is. Maybe you have already begun to start moving towards, I'm getting excited. I'm like getting excited for you. Oh, it's like you've already started, kind of like in your free time, to put your energy back towards this thing that you want to do, this dream that you have, and it didn't come out right. You were like, ooh, this song doesn't sound the way that it used to sound when I would play it. It sounds like shit. And this story I'm writing is junk. Like, this is terrible writing. And then you like kind of like pull back and you're like, well, I guess I don't have it anymore. Like, I missed the train. I lost my chance. No, your pipes are just clogged. There's a flow of energy that wants to come through, but you got to get the gunk out first, you know? So that's what it is. So it feels like over the oh, that's why. Thank you, Spirit. That's why they wanted us to bring it back into smaller scope, because we're really just looking at over the next month. And remember, this is Beltane energy, and this doesn't have to be, Beltane is like, you know, in the next couple of days. Today is April 28th. And April 30th, May 1st is like Beltane season in the Northern Hemisphere. And it's about cultivating your passions. It's about ripening the fruit of your passion and putting your energy towards what makes you excited, what makes you feel like you just can't wait, like you just can't get enough, like you just want to do it more and more and more. Remember that for you, all of this is about the journey. It is not about the destination, but where you're going is magnificent. But it is about the journey. It is about cultivating passion and joy and love every step of the journey. And you cut yourself off from that passion, joy, and love when you are feeling not good enough. When you're like, wow, I sound like crap. Wow, all of this is junk. I have no talent. I'm the worst. Everyone's gonna hate it. My family's gonna think I'm crazy. The next month is going to be you tapping into your own internal Beltane season. So whenever you receive this message, will be your time to cultivate those things within yourself. Flow your energy towards your passions and do it with the certainty that you are supported, that you are in the right place at the right time, that you have what it takes. You have everything that you need right now. The only thing in the way is your perceived limitations, and that kind of blockage in your brain of regret. Like, I missed my chance. That's bullshit. Get rid of it. You don't need it anymore. You are on your way, babe. You are on your way to something magnificent. So start going. And if you don't, that's okay, because it will always be there. This fiery core in the center of our tree, it'll always be there. So if you feel like this is not the right time, you're like, oh, I got a lot of things going on right now, like this is not the right time, that's okay. This calling will always be there. This fire, this passion that you have for this thing will always be there. Everybody says that at the end of your life, people regret not what they did do, but what they didn't do. That isn't going to be you, because you are going to do this. The calling is too strong. Your drive is too powerful. Your passion for this is too irresistible. At some point, you're gonna do it. So relax into that, rest into that notion, or into that idea that this is gonna happen. It's just a matter of when I choose to unclog my pipes, get the gunk out, and start flowing my energy in this direction. Very exciting for you, Sagittarius. Thank you so much. I love you so much. Have a wonderful day. Take care of yourself. Till next time.